Hey folks, it's Maxie here and welcome to another TEW2020 video. You join us today for the usual roundup we have on most of our saves, which is basically we look at the Power 500, we look at the various winners of the awards, and yeah, basically what our aims and objectives and plans are for the upcoming few months. So we'll dive through the wrestler of the year, etc. We won one award, which surprised me, but we aren't over enough to really trouble any of the awards here. So wrestler of the year was Naito. Company of the year was New Japan. It's very New Japan heavy, as you would expect. Team of the year went to Volador Jr. and Barbaro Cavernario. Match of the year went to Naito defeating Minoru Suzuki. Show of the year went to The New Beginning for New Japan. Young wrestler of the year went to El Hijo del Villano 3. Or the third. Veteran Wrestler of the Year went to Tanahashi. Female Wrestler of the Year went to Asuka. Most Improved Company went to New Japan. Independent Wrestler of the Year went to Kento Miyahara even. Fia Trinidad, who we have of course, Manager of the Year. Shinpei Nagami wins the Announcer of the Year. Miliano Collectione T wins the Colour Commentator. And Referee of the Year goes to Domea Stavros. So yeah, not a lot that we won there. I expect it, we're not over enough. It'll be probably a good wee while before we can even affect those awards. Power 500, that's a representation within it. So we'll nab through a few of them and we'll kind of just look and see why they're there. So as you can probably notice, the crux of people that are in it are the ones that have represented AEW or a load from AEW or on a handshake deal, or they've previously been in the WWE. So Penta and Phoenix are two of those. You can see there the huge amount of matches for AAA and AEW. For Penta in 19th place, we'll narrow it down. We'll bring the full list up after, but it'll be New Japan heavy. Phoenix, same kind of idea, and in 20th. Matt Hardy was quite a shock. And I think what certainly helped Matt was, you can see the 85 there, him and Orange Cassidy versus MJF and Moxley. But yeah, his Dynamite stuff's been really good. His AEW stuff's been great. It seems like it's been us that has kind of held him down a little bit. 94 and 95 are the Young Bucks, and 120 and 121 FTR. I love how all the lowest ratings will probably be us. Jeff Hardy's there. Obviously we've had Jeff for half the year, but his WWE run would have put him in a very good place as he ranks in at 134 and Cesaro in at 188 with only 3 Impact appearances. Akam has obviously had stuff, he's done appearances for AEW, he's done appearances for the NWA, so he ranks in at 212, Matt Riddle at 221, and then we've got Venny in at 242. One that has been mostly, I was going to say mostly, in fact that's a lie, he's been doing stuff with DTU and AAW, is Ace Austin and at 261, and then we've got Josh Alexander 274, Jake Something 276, and Maki Ito and at 283. And round out the top 300 we'd also add in Sami Callihan, we'd also add in Rich Swann and Razar. We also would have Chad Gable, John Silver, Senza Volto, Ronda Rousey. So obviously her appearances on AEW have helped her. As you can see, she had a stellar matchup against Hikaru Shida on Dynamite, part of that loan deal. Interestingly, they put her in a ladder match with Brandy, but there you go. But apart from that, likes of Madman Fulton, Hakeem Zayn aka Rohit Raju, we've got Big Kaz, Willie Mack, Bushi, Alex Reynolds, Richard Holiday, Ram Kiacho, Taya Valkyrie, Ethan Page, Chris Bay, TJ Perkins and EC3, rounding out the top 500. So quite a lot that haven't made it, but hopefully as time goes on we'll be able to get more people in the top 500. That is going to be a case of we need to go over first, because once you've got a bigger size, the ratings will come, the popularity will come, and they'll be absolutely laughing. So we'll scroll to any. I think I should just hit reset, it'd be quicker. So your top 10, well, we're on for the top 20, sorry, since as I say there is a little bit of everyone. So Naito at number 1, he the 99 in there. Tanahashi, Takagi, Jay White, Kenny Omega, Okada, Barbaro Cavernario, Zack Sabre Jr., Suzuki, Volador Jr., John Moxley, Psycho Clown in at 12, Hangman in at 13, Rush at 14, or Rush, however you want to pronounce it, Mystico in at 15, Caristico in at 16. To me that's the same person, but there you go. Obviously it's not, but the masks are, well, they're not that close actually. Ibushi 17, Cody 18, Penta and Rey Fenix out the top 20. What I found interesting there was even the AI has not had that 100 match. You saw there with Suzuki and Naito 99, I think Tanahashi the 99 as well, so even the AI are struggling. 90 to 50 of them, that's going to be the challenge. So moving on back to Impact Matters, you can see there we finished the month with just 1,000 in the red, so if we can maintain that kind of level, we should actually hopefully see ourselves make profit in the next month or two. Obviously that was without pay-per-view revenue, so I think if we'd maybe have done that, although to be fair, I think our broadcast revenue goes up because we've used Impact Plus. It's a weird one. I've certainly benefited from using my network on my offline save, although that is a commercial network, so that's there. But you need to remember, we're constantly adding people in that are moreover, as I say, spend money to make money because we're growing the company, and obviously we're getting the size of the company up, which you can see there. 53 in the southeast. We've took that from 43, everywhere else is kind of like 38 up to about 50. The reality is we only need to really focus on the southeast, get that to 59, the rest of that objective's been covered, and then we'll probably be at medium for a long period of time. But I'm hoping once we can make a good amount of profit and it's sustainable, we can jump to 2 shows and really start hammering out, gaining pop to get to the next level. So going forward, we'll look at our creative. So it's the lure of the ex-WWE star here is our top 5 are Ronda, Claudio, Jeff, Chad Bates, and Ethan Page is quite cool having him in there. He's someone that is going to get a good run going forward. Next big things are just B Priestley and Maki Ito. Of course, B was meant to debut with Jamie Hayter, but was on duty for New Japan. The hot prospects are Priestley, Pillman, Venny, Ito, and Rosa. Thunder, Rosa, that is. Best promos, Enzo, Ronda, Kurt Angle, EC3, and Maki Ito. Your showstoppers are Phoenix, Pentagon, Venny, Ace Austin, and Maki. They've really made Maki Ito really good in this. Fair enough, guys. Ring Generals, Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood, Phoenix, Claudio, and Eric Young. The Hidden Gems, will do them first. Jacob Fatu, Chuck Taylor, Shaul Guerrero, Treehouse Lee, and Effie. And there are people that are on the wave of momentum: Suicide, Moose, Dax Harwood, Jordan Grace, and Ace Austin. And the people that have been getting jobbed out: Brian Myers, Pentagon Jr., Evil Uno, Ken Shamrock, and Big Kaz. I'd say that's fair. I'd say they're all getting pushed well. 2 of them are champions, 2 of them are former champions. Yeah, it's all pretty solid there, I can't argue with that. So the last thing I want to show is just really the roster. And it is basically through their perception. So just as wrestlers are major stars at the moment, considering the level we're at, and you'll see the differences here. So it's considering Ace Austin is a major star for Impact at 52 over, Wheeler at 58, Betts at 50, Claudio at 57, Dax at 61, Dinza 52, All Ego Ethan Page at 49, Jeff at 68, Leo's obviously got a serious concussion, Matt's 56 on loan, Moose 47, so he never gained too much there from his matchup with Billy Ray, Nick at 61, Ronda at 78, that's why we had to bring her in, her overness is just far greater than anyone else, and Slamani and Suicide. Crazy that we've managed to get Ariel Dominguez as a Suicide character from next to no overness in the US, and just through a good booking over the course of a year is pretty much a major star within the level we're at. There's no reason why, as the company grows eventually to medium, that we can't push Suicide even further and further. But it just shows you, I mean, there's great wrestlers that are even lower than that at star. You know, you get your heroes, we're about the 47 as well. We get Gallows 48. So it's really a case of even Phoenix, our champion, is only at 53, but it just shows that they're really quite intertwinable, the stars and the major stars, and it's just a case of it gives us so many options as main eventers and upper mid card, and yeah, we can kind of take people out, and we've got in and out. We've got tag teams that can show stuff as well. Jordan Grace I'm quite happy with as well, for where she was at the start of the year. That's a proper 16-17 overness in most places, so very happy with that gain of her. So brilliant, that gives us more really talented knockouts, and then even well known, there's still some good names in there as well, and people that we're looking to push, but again, like Wardlow's only like 10 points off being what the game would claim to be a major star, so it's not the end of the world to say Indy can just come in, have a great year and be there out of nowhere, so that's good to see. The last thing I'll show you, I don't really know, like, as I say, what feuds we're going forward apart from the Hardys getting an opportunity. As I say, I'll probably book that on the day of the tapings. We'll stay with the taping method we've got at the moment, the once a month every Tuesday, so that'll be tomorrow. We'll take the full run to Hard to Kill. But I actually just wanted to show you the shortlist. That's what I'm looking at, because the reality is we need people that are over, and we need them if they're going to be free agents or going to be, you know, that kind of thing. What to remember is as well, I'm not going to sign everybody, but these are probably the highest chance of people, just to give us more over people. And so, maybe even some that I haven't really booked before as well in this kind of capacity. So I might look at Bo Dallas once he becomes a free agent. He's only 26 days or something before he does. 22 days confirmed believing. Cesaro we got. Fandango we've already got. It's a handshake deal. Jack Evans is one I'm looking at. He is a free agent completely. Luchasaurus we've got. They're going to let Preston Vance go, so I'll keep an eye on him. And yeah, Shelton's unemployed, and Roddy Strong is confirmed to be leaving. So the people to take an eye on, I'd say most of them, that Roderick Strong's are most likely. Those attributes are something that can be massive for us. He's obviously very good technically, all his natural skills there. The big one is the psychology stat being 81. I think he's going to thrive in our product, so I'll wait till he's just like completely gone from WWE. We'll put the contract in, and we might see that debut at Hard to Kill. If we do go to 2 rosters as well, as I say, we'll obviously try and bring us more star power at like 60, 70 over if they become available and if the money's there. But of course, we have got a lot of wrestlers on our roster, let's not kid ourselves. 95 at the moment, so we'll probably need to let some go. And obviously we've still got some people yet to debut, the likes of Priscilla Kelly and Miko Satomura. There's of course the likes of your Johnny Bravos and Caleb Conley and a few others that maybe will be close to letting let go. And another person we're going to let go, well I have already let go, sorry I should say, is Rhino. So Rhino's gone. Looking at that, Rachel Erring, we'll see what can happen, but there's a lot of short-term contracts there that'll be decided on the day. You might see the likes of Adam Forstall go, Jake Christ, Johnny Bravo, but we'll take them on time by time and see what happens. There'll be a lot of manoeuvring. Again, we don't want to get too many people over, because it could, until we get to that size, leave us vulnerable to have our wrestlers, our talents, approached by the bigger companies. As I say, financially, we're still a good bit away from where we want to be. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed what you've seen. Hope you've maybe learned something, or you've at least got an idea of what's to come going forward. Hopefully, our aims, as I say, is to get to a medium company this year. We're aiming to beat that final resolution score, but you can see there, by the end of the year, how we developed. December basically carried 6 of our top 7 matches. Is probably another thing as well. And it was our most attended show. Look at that gain, that's 1,000 a month. Yeah, well, 400 to 1,000, but still brilliant. We just obviously need to get everything else over. So that's it. Cheers for watching, and hopefully see you for Impact tomorrow. In game anyway, in a few days on YouTube. That was awkward. See you soon. Bye bye.